Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday.
We're here.
Happy Dad's Day if you celebrate that.
Yeah.
And if not, you know,
it's happy day.
It's a happy day, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel good. I'm feeling good today.
Good.
You and I've got 2 shows. That second one, who knows how long that's going to be. We're going to be.
I've wondered myself.
I think it's going to be long.
I think it is too.
So I'm going to get some coffee and some I don't know. I'm feeling pizza today.
Oh, you should. Mm-hmm. Eat it for me, who cannot.
Oh, I can't have pizza right now?
I mean, I can have cauliflower pizza, but
that's so hard to find. Cauliflower pizza.
It's hard to find though.
Really?
At least here. There's 2 good places you can get it. But as far as everything, yeah.
I just buy mine from the Walmart.
Well, the problem with those, most of the time, they're not fully cauliflower. So
really?
They mix it with wheat flour, which means the carbs are still a lot and too much for me.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know what's not, but is also a lot, but is good?
Oh, but it's not a lot also?
Yeah.
What's
the deals at instartrades.com, because they got a lot of deals, which means you're spending not a lot of money.
There we go. Nice. Tell me about that. What's the deal there?
Oh, you're not going to believe it.
Oh.
It's you go into a store, and if you're lucky, in a bookstore, you get 10% off. Maybe.
If that.
You know? Maybe on free comic book day, you get lucky.
You know what? I'll tell you what. My local comic shop, you get no deals.
Yeah, because
that's list price.
They suck in their. I mean, I am sure the people that work there changed now, but I'm just assuming they're still weird.
Probably not.
Following me around a store feels really weird. Yeah. Anyways, but you know what? You can buy comics online without getting followed in the store by weirdos.
Love that.
And you can get up to 50% off on your collected editions.
Hold on. Well, how much am I going to pay for shipping for that?
Girl, if you buy $50 worth, that is free. That shit's free.
What?
If you don't, it's $4. $4.
Oh my gosh. Nothing's $4 anymore. What do you mean?
Wicked isn't. It's crazy that they're still doing these deals with how bad inflation is. Because it's bad. You can't beat it.
And honestly, those boxes, I'm telling you, the way they ship, you're not going to worry about anything.
No.
And if you ever have an issue, the customer service, so good.
So good.
They'll hook you up.
So easy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Happy Father's Day to them.
Happy Father's Day to IST.
The father of deals.
Yeah, that's right.
Although to me, IST is a feminine. It is a feminine presence. It's like talking about a ship. You know what I mean? She's got deals. IST,
the best. Right.
She's serving. She's serving deals every day.
Every single day.
Happy Prime. This is stupid.
The best deals, though, truly.
They are very good. They're very good. I am always thankful. My birthday's coming up.
You got to make that birthday order.
It's time for me to make my birthday order. I'm probably going to do it while I'm recovering from surge. I'm just going to be sitting there
yeah. Ooh, and then you could do your
read and watch stuff.
Recovery haul or something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll still be. I hope so. I'll see you the Sunday after. So I don't know what I'm gonna look like.
It'll be great.
I mean, probably the same, but you know. Hey, Kristan, pal, thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Hey, Danny. Good to see you.
Also, hello, Lucas and James.
Hey, Lucas and James.
So also, I opened up IST, and I'm very happy about opening up IST. What I'm not happy about is when I see anything Garbage Pail Kids. I think it's so gross.
The fact that they still exist is interesting to me.
Why? Stop this. It upsets me so much.
I assume there's boogers coming out of their face and stuff.
Oh, yeah. One kid's head's exploding. I
feel like there's always one kid's head's exploding, right? Yeah.
I think so. I just think you don't need it. But anyways, so so today we're reading a very, very special manga, Talk to My Back, by Yamada Murasaki. This was actually written in the 80s. It's a chunky. Show how chunky this is.
It is a chunky.
It's chunky.
Yeah.
I think list price is $29 or something. Well worth
42 pages.
Huge.
Yeah, list price is $30.
Let me see. You can get this on IST right now for $20.96. It's well worth it. This came out in the 80s. It was like which is really special, like 1981. Because at the time, this is very different than what you would see in a lot of like regular posted manga. One, because it's very real life. This is following her experiences, especially as a female manga being popular in the early 80s. It's not writing like your typical like romance shoujo or like family type of books. This is very unique. So I'm very curious. I read this a while ago. I did not reread it before this, but I made sure like relook at things, kind of remind myself. But I'm very interested to get your opinion on this for a lot of reasons. But like one, just it's different. Two, you're about to be a mom. This is all about a mother, his 2 daughters,
living her life in a way that, like you said, probably certainly wasn't depicted in manga back then.
No,
because she wasn't the best either.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's when I say, it doesn't fit like the manga style that you expect to see. This is something, her style is something you think you'd see more like Western graphic novels, but I like it. But yeah, people at home, this is very much like you're reading about a very common experience of a housewife in Japan and what that's like. So I guess before we get into stuff, what were your like first thoughts about this?
I found it like oddly compelling because not tons happened, right?
No.
And you and I like slice of life. We don't mind reading about someone's life and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But I was consistently interested in kind of wondering where it would go, especially her dynamic with her husband, obviously, who's terrible and doesn't contribute anything. She does everything. He acts like she's not doing anything because he's working all the time. She's at home all the time. To the point where she eventually gets a part-time job and he's offended by that. And she's like, you told me I didn't do anything. So that was a constant, like, interesting thing. And it did make me wonder, like, what kind of reception this got back when it came out.
Yeah, I wonder. Because, like, this is recently released here. So even though this is written in the early 80s, we got this, like, last year. Yeah, and I should look up some of that because I'm sure that there was a lot of interest because this is such a, even today, but much less so, is very common. It's, for a lot of women.
Yeah.
I think it was common for, our parents' generation, but to less extremes. Because in Japan, there's the whole language aspect as well. Because there's this bit in the book where she talks about, like, I'm no longer my name. My name is not the one that's used. I am I'm usually just so-and-so's mother or so-and-so's wife, or I'm referred to by my new last name. And I am never referred to as me. It's like even just the language aspect, like I've lost all identity of who I am. And what does that mean? Like, you're not you anymore. You are just you were almost you were just almost like a machine in your home. You exist to do these things and that's it. Your kids don't really respect you. Your husband never comes home, so it's purely your job all the time. And in Japan, even more so, like the late hours are pretty extreme, continuing now.
Yeah.
So often husbands don't come home until like maybe Sunday, like if they're working away, or they don't come home until like 1 a.m.
Which obviously is
tough.
Yeah, it's a lot for anyone to deal with. And it, like I said, she wasn't the best either, because like you constantly were kind of like, oh, you need to treat your kids better, or like you need to, there were moments of that, but that made it very realistic at the same time for someone dealing with all of that. I do want to add too, I didn't read this, but there's a very long life and art about the author at the end.
Yeah.
Which looks interesting from the photos they include. but I just didn't have time to read all that because it's a lot.
Yeah,
But I'm sure
I'm planning to grab my own physical copy because last time I got from the library, I think I requested they
Mhm.
get this and then got it from the library. But yeah, I want to dig into that more about her.
And I'm sure that'll shed a lot of light on questions we have as well.
Yeah.
And that's cool too for them to include like, here's a historical thing about her life and how her manga was probably the reception of that and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I do think if you're someone who needs a lot to happen, you're not going to be satisfied with this kind of book. But it is broken up into like different chapters that like just tell little vignettes of her life and what she's dealing with. And again, I think the best thing to keep in mind when you read this is when it came out and how different it was when it came out.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's unlike any manga I've read too, even now, right?
Yeah, no. Like, I've been doing a lot of thinking this week because you and I are going to be on that Library Evergreen show on Name It Condition later today. About, you know, what is like, to me, what is essential to own. And I think for a manga collector, I think this should be on there personally because I think it shows such a real representation of society at that time and of what women go through at that time. And it's so different from everything else that you get.
Absolutely.
Like, I really like having a variety of genres and a medium to show what it can be. And you know, we talk to a lot of people, you and I do, they're like, oh, I don't get manga. I don't understand. I don't read it. And I'm like, it's just like comic books where there's going to be something in there for you because it's not limited. Yeah, you might think, oh, it's just Dragon Ball or it's just Sailor Moon. Like, oh, I don't get manga. And like, but then read this then because this is not what you think. Like, this can show between like this and Monster. Like, if you want a full range of what manga can be, the same way like you would give a full range of comics, here's an example of that. And I think a lot. I think I could hand this to my mom and have her read it.
Yeah.
And understand and empathize.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of it is, right?
Yeah.
Even though, again, there are moments where you're just like, you should treat your kids better, like something like that. It's like, it was fun also to see like her dynamic with like her friends in like the building and what their differences were with what they were dealing with, if there are any, right? And her dealing with that part-time job was interesting. And what she knew would end up happening did happen, which was a bummer, but also like predictable. And I'm sure happened and still happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting to see depicted as well. It was just, I don't know another word for this other than it was very interesting and I had a good time with it.
Yeah. I like that they, like, if you're ever interested in like Japanese culture and understanding how things have like evolved, I think this is a really good window into that. Because even just like you talked about the neighbors and things, like, man, it's hard to feel over to Japan because like not only do you do it with your kids and your husband, but you also like have to show face what like the neighborhood ladies and do this well because they're gonna judge you. You have to act correctly that way. They're gonna check in, and you see bits and pieces of that in anime. They show it, but some of them are like extremities. But like, man, like, you know, I love Japan. I've lived there. I speak Japanese. It can be a very like stressful place because of all this, like, you have to think about other people all the time, all that shame. Like, how, of course, so mentally ill people, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
I would go crazy like this. I would go crazy.
Yeah.
I'd lose it.
And I think there are moments where, like, you almost see that happening, right? But then it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot she's dealing with.
But I loved it. I remember giving it a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Like, I really, really like this book. I've never read anything. I've never read a manga like this.
Yeah, I think Drawn and Quarterly is putting out like really cool stuff. You'll see a lot of like kind of historical manga coming out.
Oh, see, I didn't know. I'd like to look more into that because I want to read more older manga like this, because I the only other like real life manga that feels like this for me is like Lesbian Experience of Loneliness, everything that's written by that author, which is very different because that girl, I feel like that girl feels too real. She is like, I'm laying everything out for you.
I agree.
Every interest I've
bit of
ever had, which I love her dearly, but she's like, here is literally, I'm like, I love it, but also like, you need a real therapy. You need a real one.
Yes.
Because like,
I'm looking for another one I believe they published, and I can't think of the name of. Hold on. Let me Google it. That I loved. And it was nonfiction. I know I've talked about it. It's just been a while.
Yeah, okay. So Yamada Murasaki, the author of this one, also has a new book out. I think that just recently came out. So we'll have to pick this one up or like ask it from our library. But is Secondhand Love.
Okay. I feel like I've seen the cover.
At the end, we're all the same. We just would be smothered like babies against another human's beating heart. Let's see. Okay, so it's about a woman having an affair. I guess like her love life or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll just buy both at the same time. I'll have to see if in stock trades will get this as well.
Well, Maddie, I gotta tell you, just so you don't buy it, this is gonna be your birthday present for me.
Yay!
It's in perfect condition, I promise.
Yay!
Because as you know, right now I can't keep everything. So
yeah, exactly.
I want to go get a good home. So there you go. Save that money.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I will.
This is the one I'm thinking of, Uncomfortably Happily, which you may remember me talking about at some point.
Yeah, the name is familiar.
It's Korean, so I guess it's manhwa, right?
Yeah.
But this is the cover of it. I already connected it with. Yeah.
Because
so good.
You like that, yeah, okay.
Oh, it's so good. It's about, I think that, the husband is the cartoonist. He's the one who wrote it.
Okay.
And it talks about him exploring moving with his wife to like, it's kind of the middle of nowhere, like Seoul, I think.
Yeah.
And everything they went through, I thought it was great. I think you really like it.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's, again, it's another Drawn and Quarterly. I feel like they're putting out really cool.
Yeah, they've got something that we should see if the library can get it so we can both read it, because I've never read these, but they're classic. I've watched like the live Kitaro.
I've seen the covers and thought they were really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a kid who's raised by like an eyeball, basically. So like it's all about him, and like he does go in the human world, but it's all these like traditional Japanese like creatures, like mythical, like the ones like the umbrella with the eyeball, or like the lady with a really long neck. I really want to know.
I'm with you.
Because I feel like this is like, you read a lot of like classic cartoonist stuff, and I feel like this is the
that art's really cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
The live action was really good. We got history of Japan stuff. I'm very curious.
If you go down a little bit again, all the ones with like so these, sorry, up a little bit.
I'm sorry.
This row. So like the swamp, I have the swamp.
Oh, okay.
I haven't read it, but like it looks real cool. So they're coming out with these, and they're little hard covers.
Yeah.
I'm like, is mine near me? I don't think it is. But those kind of things are also really cool they're coming out with.
Man, these look really cool. Like these would be really cool to have in a collection, or like the kind you could have like in your living room where people are like, whoa, neat.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is this? I'm good now. I don't want to read about them.
Yeah, all the history ones look really neat too.
Yeah, these
in
are
A Drifting
really
Life,
cool.
which I still haven't read, but it looks great. And it's a chonker.
I mean, I would assume so just from how this looks. Yeah, I'm very curious.
Oh, I also have Red Snow, because look at that cover.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more Drawn and Quarterly, because I've seen some other ones come out from them that I'm really interested in. Gio's been reading Kitaro. He loves the series. I mean, from what I've seen, I really like Kitaro. I always get the theme song stuck in my head because the Japanese name of it is Ge 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 no Kitaro, and they go Ge 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 no Ge. It's just really cute.
That's cute. It's not like Unibutt behind UQ, which is really cute right now.
Yuna.
I love just like her flat body.
Yuna, come here. Will you say hi, everybody? Come here. Come up here.
Just a precious baby.
Come here.
That's all she is. Big precious baby.
Will you tell me what comics you like?
Oh.
He's like, she's like, I like Teen Dog. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you. And anything with dogs are like Lockjaw. He seems like a real cool guy. Anyways,
does that breath
me on the show? I can't smell it. So
okay, good. Oh yeah. Well, maybe report back after surgery.
I will. I miss smelling your little Frito toes.
Oh.
Because dogs have that thing where like their feet smell like Fritos.
Mm-hmm.
And she has like, I don't know, maybe it's just when she was younger, but like her forehead smells good.
Oh, that's
kind of like, I guess like that's probably gone now, but when they're like puppies or like babies have that good smelling forehead.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird.
It is, yeah.
And like they just do that so you protect them. It's really odd.
It works.
Well, I showed you, but I'll show everybody. I got books yesterday.
Books.
I picked up half price books, like $6.48. I was like, sure. Star Wars Rebels, Volume 2 and 3. They didn't have Volume 1, so
someone grabbed that before you. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we'll see if Volume 1's good. And I love Rebels. I love anime Rebels. It's so cute. And then Star Wars Leia, Princess of Alderaan, Volume 2. I love the Volume 1 so much.
That's fun.
I love manga Leia, and the art is stupid good. Look how detailed it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really, really good.
I need to read that.
Leia's so cute. And then, of course, Amanda's Cat, Volume 3. But, because I'm behind on that, and then behind on Witch Hat Atelier, so I've been putting it off, because I was like, well, I'll find a good, like, deal on like not right stuff because it's gone.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll where they do like the bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll spy it all at once. Hopefully I can find some like merch for this in Japan.
I would cry.
I'm gonna
Maddie, that's what I want. I would cry.
You got it.
That's
my goal. My whole goal is just to like bring you back little cat stuff.
Oh, I love it.
Why did you put stickers on the books?
Oh, they're actually really easy to eat off, though.
These aren't bad. It's better than like
half price is so yeah. Second Charles, garbage stickers.
Garbage stickers.
They're so nice to get off.
Yeah, like places like Barnes and Noble, like Joseph Beth, like it's just like it's worse when the stick is on the if it's on a dust jacket.
Oh yeah.
Half price is okay, but like the other place you're like, I'm not getting this off.
Yeah. This
dust jacket, and I already hate them. It's gonna look bad.
Half price really does like do it right. Like I'm telling you, I've never had an issue with their stickers.
Which is such a silly thing. Being book collectors is weird because it's not a conversation you have elsewhere. Like, yes, the type of stickers,
the adhesive they use is perfect for.
No. That face reminds. I don't know if you've seen it on like Instagram. I don't know. It's this like Louisville museum or whatever. Where like one person explains what something is called, and the other guy goes, He's like, "What do we call this?" And it's like a truck getting stuck under a bridge. He goes, "A can opener." She calls it something else. He goes,
"I haven't seen that."
What do we call the city? Louisville, or no, it says Louisville. It's just Louisville. It's stupid, but I don't know. It's like Kentucky stuff that makes me laugh.
Yeah, nice.
Not that I like Louisville because I don't. We have a town here, you guys. It's not pronounced correctly. No surprise.
Yeah.
Just like Versailles.
Right.
Love Versailles.
Yeah.
Kentucky's weird. Anyways, so do you still want to finish up Battle Royale next week. You think?
Yeah, we only have 3 left, so let's do
Might
it.
as well.
Yeah, let's
Anyway,
go.
I hope you all, if you stick in, that'll be the time we give the full view of how we feel about all of Battle Royale,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll finally be done, and we can wash our hands of it.
Yeah. I look forward to knowing the ending, and I'm kind of worried there may not be one now. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh my god, could you imagine if you put all that work in?
I will throw things. I will throw these books.
I'll be really upset because I don't think I can deal with that.
There better be an end. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because we went through so much trauma with this book series.
Yes.
The
So
ending
much.
better be satisfying.
It
At least
better be.
somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a proper ending.
Yeah.
I have to know. So
I hope so.
we'll have thoughts, I'm sure. No matter what.
Yeah. Besides that, we can figure out, when do you figure out your maternity leave? Your YouTube maternity leave time.
I mean, I know I'm working my actual job until I give birth, so
Oh wow.
you know.
I love living in America.
Yeah, well, we don't get any mandated maternity leave in America,
Which is ridiculous.
which is different than every other country.
Other countries, you and the other parent can take off like the whole year, which would make sense for bonding
Yeah,
and properly being there. But
absolutely. No,
that's so stupid.
I don't get any paid maternity leave. I just can
Which
use
is
my
ridiculous.
short-term disability. Yeah, which is what I'll be utilizing. Where I get like 60% of my salary or something, and still have to pay my insurance premiums. Cool. America, best country. Mm-hmm.
Love it. I'll
Good
keep
times.
I'll keep it running to the best of my ability.
That. Yeah, you'll kill it. That'd be great.
Thanks. I'll have to make other people show up here because I don't know how people do this live. And it's just them the whole time.
Oh, I don't get it either.
How do they do it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be
anytime like maybe you freeze and you're out, it's just my face. I'm like, this is hell.
I'm the same. I'm like, okay, this book.
I've never talked to anyone before.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well, at least unlike Talk to My Back, you're not gonna be you have a much better chance of being a happy mother.
Right. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. Just had to read like, if this happens to me, this is it.
Here you go. Here you go.
Although she got to work from home,
Yeah, it's true. One benefit.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess that's the show today.
Yeah.
It's okay to keep it short because we're going to be online for a lot later. So 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central, we will be on Air My Condition for the Evergreen library book, graphic novel pick. So basically, we each put forward our 5 picks of what we think would be essential for a library. And then we're going to battle it out.
Apparently.
You know us, we'll be less, unless someone's like, I think Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, we're like, throw it out.
Yeah.
Throw it in the garbage. Or it's like somebody problematic. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Which I don't think anybody's going to do.
Someone brings up Warren Ellis. We're like, get out of here.
Let's get out of here. I'm just going to leave. No, I won't.
We both get up and...
We're never turning the cameras off. We like stand up and leave some people.
That'd be really funny, actually.
No one's allowed to see my lower half. That's the rule.
I get it.
I'm just this.
This is it. This is all we got.
I'm hoping that just keeps me from being recognized in public. I think it does. Omar's easy to spot in real life. I don't think I'm as easy to spot.
You know all of Omar's proportions.
Yeah, he's a shorter man.
Yeah.
He's never heard me say that. No. But he's very like recognizable.
Yeah.
It's the arms, it's the tighter t-shirts, you can tell. And he's like, oh, I want to see what people care. And I was like, they want to see the guns, Omar. Your fans want to see the guns. Anyways. So yeah, well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We'll be back next Sunday. We'll be finishing Battle Royale and then just chatting and probably commiserating over the shared trauma of that book series. Catch us later tonight. See y'all next time.
Yeah, check out inspectorrates.com. Buy his book there. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.